Everyone, welcome to Goddess Gardens, and I'm Jackie Wright, and I hope you can all see this cabinet because apparently this piece of furniture is the actual star of the show and not me. But it's a bit gorgeous, isn't it? TK Maxx, if anybody's asking. So, this morning I was checking my emails and there's one from a meetup group. You know, the meetup groups I don't ever go to. But anyway, I had a look and it's a singles meetup. So I looked through some of the comments. I'm not actually joined yet. I'm not sure. No, I'm not. And what put me off was some of the comments. Obviously, it's a singles group and it's open age. So you're going to get a lot of younger ones and not so many older ones. But one of the comments was from 71-year-old Jim, who said, I'm 71, but I'm young at heart, me. I'm not my age at all. I'd like to, meet everybody and this, that and the other, so I'll be coming along. And then this woman put, I'm Susan, I'm 55, I'm very young at heart. I think, all right, calm down, Susan, not very young at heart, just young at heart. And then two other people chimed in, similar age. Oh, I'm not my age. And at least 5 of them said, age is just a number. Well, yes and no. And because Jim thinks he's not his age, he's going to be chasing the 45-year-olds. Money on it. And that's the problem. Nobody thinks they're as old as they are. And it doesn't matter how old you are. You don't think you're as old as you are. You still think I think I'm 30. I know damn well I'm not. I know damn well I'm not. But up here, I still think I am. Although for a 30-year-old, I'm nothing like 30 up here. But that's what I think I am. And I'm sure every single person thinks the same. And it's a cruel trick, really, by Mother Nature. It's like you think you're a lot younger than you are. And it's when you do stuff that you push yourself sometimes physically and your body says, what do you think you're doing? And this is what happened a couple of weeks ago. I work in a supermarket. And I've always worked in women's retail, always. It's like I used to work for Etam and Tammy Girl. I don't even remember them. And Richards. Always. Women's clothing, loved it. And trust me, working in those shops has never been as hard as working in a supermarket. I'm not joking. Because it's a massive department. Clothing where I work is a massive department. So it's a lot of work. Anyway, I put my back out a couple of weeks ago. Because I pushed myself thinking I'm 30. It's like, yeah, my body said, no, you're not. And this is a problem. So you think you're younger than you are, but your body's aging and you might be able to do things on the outside externally, like a few nip and tucks to make it look younger, but your body's actually aging. So I saw all these comments and I thought, oh dear, Susan, I'm very young at heart. And it's like these people who say, well done whacking me, laugh a minute. No, you're not. You'd be boring, absolutely boring. You just know the type, don't you? So these people, I'm really young at heart. I think if you have to say young at heart, then you're probably not. So while Jim's chasing the 45-year-olds, he'll be retired probably, he will have his set routine that he will not deviate from every single day. Every single day. So there won't really be much room for spontaneity or, trying new things and stuff like that. He'll say he will. He'll say he will. Because he knows that's what people want to hear. But when it comes down to it, it won't actually be happening. So I saw a few of these comments, and then at the other end of the spectrum, there's all these younger people saying, 23, 24-year-olds, all right, can't wait to meet up and all this. And then I actually looked and I thought, there's actually no forthcoming events. And the person who's running it or who's organising, set this event up, this meetup up, she's on all the social media as some sort of see, the dating industry it generates a lot of money to be made in the dating industry one way or the other, as she's got her finger, I think, in a few pies. So this is probably another thing. I don't think for 1 minute she's doing it for free. I'd be very surprised if she is, very surprised. But that's another reason I don't want to join. But I just saw all these comments and I thought, there's no events listed. But this is going to be a bit tricky, because if you've got all this different age group, who are you actually aiming for? You can't generalise. It's like, see, you can't, I don't know, unless you're splitting it into groups, but then That's a lot of work, because that means you're going to be putting a few events on. If you're going to have a lot of members, all different age groups, it's going to be a few events. I don't know. I'm going to keep my eye on it, but I don't think, no, I'm not going to join. I know I'm not going to join. But that just got me thinking about aging and how you think you're younger than you are. And everybody does. But I find, personally, it's like you look back and you think, I obviously still like fashion. And a lot of women my age like fashion, because it has changed. It has changed where you do not look your age as like you used to do, like my mum, my gran, all that. They probably look their age. Well, you say, what does that mean, look your age? What does that mean? It's like when you tell somebody how old you are, you go, oh, you don't look your age. I don't know how I'm supposed to look. What you're supposed to look like at 60 or stuff like that. What are you supposed to look like? Is it what society expects you to look like? It's like things have changed a hell of a lot. But so part of people are living longer, people are a lot more active than they used to be, a lot more hobbies, getting out there, this, that and the other. But a big thing, I think, and it's not just for women, it's for men as well, a big thing is fashion. I find it really difficult to get anything that I like. It's like, I want to have a little bit of fashion, maybe a nod to it, but I don't want to wear crop tops and stuff like that. What the younger people wear, you don't want to wear that because you're going to look stupid. Even if you could wear it because you've still got a cracking figure, just because you can doesn't mean you should. You know, sometimes you are going to look ridiculous. And I know it's all right saying, don't bother what anybody thinks. I would like to think I myself would look at myself and think, you look ridiculous. You know, not that I'm bothered what anybody else thinks, but I'm bothered what I think. And if I think I look ridiculous, I look ridiculous. So it's very, very difficult to find anywhere that is aimed at sort of my age group, really, or over 45, without being boring. I believe M&S have upped the game quite a lot. But apart from that, the one that is making me sit up and notice at the minute has done a huge social media advertising campaign and with TV, and it's JD Williams. And all their models are older models, and all the clothes are looking really good. And I like that. It's like, because we still want to feel not valid, but relevant and stuff like that, because, you know, society don't see us anyway. So you still want to feel as though, you want to feel like yourself. Like you're wearing clothes for yourself, right? It's feel nice. So you still want to feel like that. And if you were big into fashion like I used to be, you still want to feel as though you're wearing something, not that you'd wear when you were younger, but maybe the colour, maybe that I'd have worn that. Sometimes I look at something, especially when my daughter wears it, and think, I'd have worn that, I'd have had that, I know I would, I'd been wearing that. Obviously, some of the things I probably could now, but I just think no. So it's very, very difficult, and I think, I can't speak personally, but a lot of older people have paid the mortgage off, got more money to spend. It's a big market. It's a big market out there. You know, the grey pound. A big market. Somebody should tap into this because they've got the money to spend and nowhere to spend it, especially clothes-wise. But that's the way it is. So I'm hoping I'm trying to think who else does for older people. See, with supermarkets, it's all pretty much generic. I don't know who they're aiming for because they'll do a full range of sizes, but you're not going to see people aged 18 to 65 probably wearing the same products. I don't think so. So forget Bon Marche, it's a bit too old, although I'm not seeing anything of theirs lately. But I like Debenhams where you can go in, it's all different concessions, like Monsoon, Wallace, DPs, stuff like that. But there's still nobody, I think, that aims for older women and guys. Older guys must feel exactly the same, which is why they walk around in a flaming fleece half the time and old jeans. I'm sure they feel the same, some of them. You just want somebody to sort of pay attention, that we still want to feel fashionable to a sense and feel nice and maybe spend a bit of money on what we wear. You know, even though we know nobody can see us, we still want to feel as though people can see us. So it's very, very difficult. And that's about it, really. It's easy to get stuck in a rut, to be honest. It's easy to sort of, and I'm one for this. I've had the same hairstyle for ages, because you're frightened of change in a way, and it's like if I had a radical hair change, I would want a bit of a radical wardrobe change as well, I think. But at the same time, I don't want to be one of these, and I see it, older women who go a bit quirky and have their hair like multicoloured, and they have these weird shoes, you know, feel a bit quirky, and sort of things that make that look a bit homemade and things like that. I think that's a bit, I understand why they do it. I understand perfectly. I understand why people do that with the hair. They have the pink hair and stuff like that. I understand exactly why they do it, because part of it is a case of I want to stand out. I'm getting older and I feel invisible, so I want to stand out. And part of it is I want to have this radical dress change, you know, wardrobe change. Part of it's connected with that. I understand it. It's just not for me, because that wouldn't have been my style anyway when I was younger. I still want to stay true to how I used to be when I was younger. And when I lived in Gibraltar for a year, I used to, it was 1981 to 1982. And it was all zip-up boiler suits. And I lived in them, absolutely lived in them. And I had a really nice lilac one. I used to wear it with like little lilac suede ankle boots. And when I had enough of it, because you did then, didn't you? Just got bored with it. I wore it to death. I used to share a room with this girl who worked in the disco underneath the hotel. And when I'd had enough of it, and I put it in the bin, along with the boots, she fished it out. And I went in the disco one night, and she was wearing it in the nightclub behind the bar. What could I say? I couldn't really say anything, could I? I'd binned it. But I thought, yeah, I must have looked $1 million in it, Irena. Otherwise, you wouldn't have picked it out the waste bin, would you? And had it for yourself. But you never said that to me, though, did you? But anyway, there you go. So, same as I'd a denim jumpsuit nicked off the washing line, along with about 8 pairs of jeans that nobody took. I'd done all the denim wash, 8 pairs of jeans and a denim all in one. That was absolutely skin tight. So, that got nicked. But yeah, I don't want to wear them. What I'm saying is that's what I used to wear then. But I'd like to, I don't know, it's very, very difficult to try and find your own style when you're a bit older and feel comfortable in it without looking too old. And that's the thing, which is what people are fighting all the time. Although why, I don't know, because it's a natural progression. But everybody wants to keep looking younger for as long as they can, don't they? And it's a natural thing, I suppose. But there we go. So yeah, that's about it from me. So see you soon.